Hello, Tommy and Zasha. It's Amanda, and it is Wednesday. Cue the montage! Now, Tommy, I'm very happy with you for sharing that children's book of yours, although I have to admit that it kind of sounds like a movie.
The night the toys come to life.
But if you think about it, a lot of kids' stuff is like that. Like, Little Red Riding Hood is kind of creepy when you really think about it, so I guess I should actually talk about my own childhood stuff now. I'll give you one guess as to what book that I liked when I was a kid, and I'll give you a hint too. It rhymes with Sherry Plotter. I still love Harry Potter, and I think you're never too old to own a broom. Although I actually got this so I could play Quidditch.
I am a nerd.
Although if you wanted to go really far back, I guess you could say that I liked the American Girl doll books a lot. I'm not sure how popular American Girl doll books are in other parts of the world, like Canada and Britain, so I'm just going to explain it because I'm assuming that you know nothing about them, especially in Tommy's case. The American Girl dolls are a series of dolls that were armed at young American women or not women, girls. And they were about girls in different periods of time, like meet Kit. And Kit is a girl who lived in the Great Depression, and she had to learn how to grow food and stuff. Meet Kirsten, who is about a girl who lived as a pioneer, and she got to deal with Native Americans, and she became friends with one of them. I'm not going to get into the politics of what actually happened with the Americans and the Native Americans, because that's a little awkward. I actually love pandas a lot, and I still do. Now that I think about it, I like a lot of the same stuff that I liked when I was a kid. Like, why is it that when you grow up you suddenly have to stop doing things like using your imagination and thinking outside the box? That kind of thinking never really led us anywhere. When I was 10, I read fairy tales in secret and would have been ashamed if I had been found doing so. Now that I am 50, I read them openly. When I became a man, I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness, and the desire to be very grown up. C.S. Lewis said that. I like C.S. Lewis. He's awesome. So I guess the point of it is that you don't really have to grow up unless you want to. Like, I'm turning 18 later this month. Oh my goodness, I'm turning 18. And that means I can do a lot of things like vote and buy lottery tickets. I don't want to buy a lottery ticket, but okay. And I realized that physically I'm not going to be a kid forever, but that really shouldn't stop me from doing things that I love to do. Why should I care about what anybody else thinks? If I want to write a story in which there are unicorns and magical princesses or whatever, I will do it. Because I don't care what people think. I care about what I think. So Zasha, I'm going to learn a little about you and your childhood when you are going on Friday.